Bucks trail by 7. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Then it's Greg Monroe, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Brien in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And it's denied, and they'll keep possession. Carter Williams with the bucket. Here's Galloway.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Carter Williams with it. No one near him. Here's Monroe. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Monroe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Aflalo dishes to Galloway. He kicks it to Lopez. That's good. Lopez has got 6 points.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Bucks trail by 5. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Uncovered. Knicks with the rebound.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. 6 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Greg Monroe really has had a good young career despite playing out of position for much of it. He has the size and skill set of an agile center, but was made to play power forward in Detroit once they drafted Andre Drummond, and that took some getting used to.
That free throw good from Monroe. We're talking about Greg Monroe, and Greg, you gave us a nice little synopsis. He doesn't have, Clark, the long-range jumper teams are now asking out of that position in this day and age in the NBA.
Yeah, more teams want that stretch power forward. He's not super athletic. Where he does his greatest damage is in the painted area, and there's still value in that.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season, top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Anthony. Defense is right there.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams to tie. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Carter Williams. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Well, Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. So Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean, you just have to wonder what's going on in Philly.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. On the subject of Michael Carter Williams, his assists went up last season. His rebounds went up last season as well. But, Greg, the one thing he can't seem to lock down is his shooting stroke.
Yeah, last season hitting just 38% from the field, and you expect more out of him at this stage. But remember, this is a young player, and oftentimes your field goal percentage isn't necessarily a reflection of your ability to make shots, but more so your ability to take good ones. So shot selection, I think, plays a role for him as well.
Clock at 2. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Stolen. Galloway, the pass to Aflalo. Some nice passing by New York here. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Goes up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Down low. Here's Lopez on target from 13 feet. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year, just lacked any real presence in the paint, and lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
Chris Colvin's checked in for Milwaukee. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. You know, at the Knicks, they were second to last in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place all season.
Yeah, you know, with that poor field goal percentage shooting and being top 3 in field goal attempts on the year, not a good combination. Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Pass to Porzingis. Aflalo against Middleton. Aflalo dishes to Carmelo. Pass to Porzingis. He feeds it to Galloway. 5 to shoot. And it's Lopez penetrating. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Monroe. Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however.
Right now,
things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
He misses the free throw.
Well, as you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls, but they got the momentum and forced a Game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right, 54. Wow.
And as you said, the Bucks lost on their home floor. One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book.
Porzingis passes to Aflalo. He dishes it to Galloway. Feeds it to Carmelo. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. All by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
To the middle. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
It was Amundsen who's checked in for the Knicks. Bucks leading by 3. It's Monroe, high post. Amundsen's there. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Outside Anthony. Goes up to the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anthony's got 20.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
The dish now to Copeland. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Anthony. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Chris Copeland. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And then for New York, Seraphin comes in for Porzingis. And it's Calderon in for Langston Galloway. That is good. And it's now 22 points for Carmelo Anthony.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
And Bayless kicks to Antetokounmpo. The feed now to Vasquez. Now the pass to Bayless. 6 on the shot clock. Henson.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And Aflalo kicks to Calderon. Back to Aflalo. Uncovered. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9.
For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score. He can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively, you go see Jared.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for New York. Williams comes in for Anthony. Henson hits them both. Mark, when you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
That's right. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Bayless. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Bayless has got 6 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And talking about Henson, obviously the great length helps him as a shot blocker. The young center is also very quick off his feet. He's averaged around 2.5 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons. He's also been contributing some as a rebounder, though really needs to add some weight to kind of take it to that next step.
There's a screen by Williams. Mayo against Calderon. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Vasquez. It's rebounded by Seraphin. Seraphin's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Getting back to Henson, last year was an oddball for him. I mean, he was starting. Then in February, he was benched in favor of Zaza Pachulia. That might be a hint to Henson that he needs to put a little more work into his game to maintain a place in the rotation.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Vasquez kicks to Antetokounmpo, 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
On the wing, Williams. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now just a 3-point Bucks lead. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Henson with the screen.